And then success! We finally saw a lion. This one was sleeping though, next to its kill. Its kill was just a little distance away. As mentioned in the Devalia Safari Park Arc video, they will stay with their kill for 4 to 5 days at least. This and now the lion woke up to see who was around him and if his kill was still safe. He did not look real happy with us and the other jeeps around, but he was well hell okay with it, I think. Well, at least I loved it and I loved it and I was relieved that we actually saw a lion here in To Gir. I was hoping to see it. After having a look at us, the lion went back to sleeping and we could go back to other things. The Asiatic lion spends 18 hours a day sleeping in order to digest its food. So don't be surprised if on your safari you see a lion sleeping. Both the Asiatic and the African lions do this. We saw some cheetal or spotted deer walking by to a nearby water point. This water point is actually artificial to fill up this pond for many animals. And the deer were just happily drinking from it and had no real interest in us. So, but we like this encounter with the spotted deer. But this is only one of many spotted deer encounters to come. The spotted deer is probably the most common animal in any national park of India. We'll see lots of it in this Gir. Under the vegetation, there was one crocodile, which was here hiding itself. And on top of a tree, there was a kingfisher. This kingfisher looked very beautiful against the sunlight. It was brilliant to see this kingfisher, as I haven't seen kingfishers this close apart from Lal Bagh Garden in Bengaluru. And this kingfisher, unfortunately, he wasn't looking at us to get a proper view. It was looking elsewhere to the left. So you can only see its back over here, but still such a good encounter. We have come here for a bit of a break for anyone who wants to go to the washroom. Now, this is the only point in the entire Gir that we can see, that we can get down. And wow, we have seen so much already. We have seen deer, crocodiles, turtles, and even a lion. This safari is turning out to be one of the best so far that we have had. Well, so I'm going to get back into the jeep and let us continue our safari. Woohoo! During the break, I spotted this beautiful Indian robin, and which is running across us from one place to another. And as soon as we resume the break, our good old spotted deers are back grazing. Yes, of course, as I mentioned earlier, this is not the last spotted deer encounter to come. And this, though, was one of the best of today's trip, as they were walking in a line and trying to get across the road. So, well, it was still a good encounter. And above them there were these black ibis flying in the sky, and the deer began crossing the road, and as the last few moved, we could go. Oh, and the black ibis were flying in the air yet again. And then little later we found a few black ibis sitting on a tree. So now you can see what black ibis truly look like. And yes, these are very, very chirpy ibis. The black ibis is also called the Indian black ibis or the red-napped ibis, which can be found in the Indian subcontinent. And while other ibises are more dependent on water than others, this ibis needs very less water. Then a few meters away, we found some more spotted deers. And yes, there was one baby fawn in this one as well, and two of them were walking together. And after a long time, we finally saw some more spotted deer. This family had two stags with big antlers. This is one intimidating feature of the spotted deer, which will make most animals think twice before they do decide to eat that. I was having so much fun in this safari, even if it was just deer. One thing in photography is that you should never miss an opportunity. There were some tribal buffaloes was walking across the road to get to the village, and they were being followed by cattle egrets. This one was eating a worm, and the other one was running towards it. And so was this one eating a worm. The cattle egret and buffaloes have a symbiotic relationship with each other. So the egret and the buffalo benefit from it. The buffaloes get clean, the egrets get a meal. We continue seeing a lot of deer, and so is this cheetal family grazing. The cheetal can be found in most of India. Over here, you can see loads of tribal buffaloes moving along.